Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, the Paris Motor Show is going on as we speak, and one of the stars of the show is the brand new 3 Series from the folks over at BMW. Now this vehicle's riding on an entirely new platform that's actually going to be the platform of the 5 Series and the 7 Series, meaning this is the largest 3 Series ever built. Longer, wider, the thing's completely new inside and out, including a brand new interior with really cool ambient lighting all the way around, a massive stereo system. It's got a ton of extra room, but thanks to this larger platform. The vehicle comes with a 12.5-inch LED screen for the instrument cluster with all the stuff you were hoping for inside of there, along with a 10.25-inch touchscreen that not only has touchscreen controls but also gesture controls that you can use to turn it on and off and to do a lot of things inside of the system. It's also got voice control. It's got a knob in the center console that you can actually write upon or actually use as a mouse itself to get in all the infotainment systems inside of the vehicle. Now, as far as the rest of the vehicle is concerned, it comes in several different trim levels depending on where you're actually purchasing the vehicle. In Europe, it's going to come out with 2 different diesel options. One of these trim levels is going to be a 320D and a 320T X drive, all-wheel drive option, obviously. It can be gotten in this particular trim level, the pictured here, which is the 330i M Sport Edition. This comes with a 3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder unit making 258 horsepower. That is linked up to a brand new 8-speed sport Steptronic transmission that will achieve a 0 to 60 run in just 5.8 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. If you live here stateside, this vehicle comes in several different trim levels. No diesel option here in the United States, as it comes in a 330i, a 330i X drive. That comes with a 2-liter 4-cylinder unit making 255 horsepower and the aforementioned 8-speed automatic transmission. Now you can get this thing in the M340i edition or the M340i X drive. That comes with an inline 6-cylinder turbocharged unit making 382 horsepower and 369 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted through that 8-speed sport Steptronic transmission. 0 to 60 runs coming at 4.2 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. This vehicle is going to be in dealer showrooms very, very shortly. No matter if you're in Europe or here in the United States, this vehicle will be in dealer showrooms in the spring of 2019 with a starting price of around $40,000 and 40,000 pounds, maybe just a touch over. The trick is, too, there's also a plug-in hybrid version that is going to be coming in the year 2020, so we'll know a whole lot more about that coming in the next several months. Another vehicle debuting there is going to give you a little peek at what the 2020 edition of the Audi R8 could actually look like. But this is a full-blown race machine. This is the brand new R8 LMS edition. This vehicle can be driven in a number of different sanctioned bodies in a number of different places all around the world. This is not for street use. It is a full-blown turnkey race car edition. Now the vehicle comes with a 5.2-liter normally aspirated V10 like out of the V10 Plus. This vehicle has a service life, which I thought was hugely impressive, of actually being able to go 6,215 miles before it even needs a service, which I thought was hugely impressive, especially for the amount of G-loads and the amount of full throttle acceleration this vehicle is going to actually be enduring. In fact, the complete rebuild doesn't even happen until the vehicle has reached 12,425 miles, which I thought was impressive as well. Now, you can buy this thing turnkey from Audi for the low, low price of $460,000, which I don't think is that very expensive. But if you've owned one of these machines over the past couple of years, in the past couple of iterations, a upgraded aero kit can be yours as well for the low, low price of $32,300 US. Next up on the list, let's take a look at this machine, the brand new Speedster edition from Porsche. Now, we showed off the concept version of this earlier in the year, but this is the full-blown one that's going to be in dealer showrooms very, very soon. Now, it's based on the Carrera 4 platform, but it also comes with a GT3 4-liter, normally aspirated flat 6, that's going to create 500 horsepower, shifted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. Now, the trick is we don't know a whole lot more about this particular machine. We don't know exactly the pricing. We don't know exactly when it's going to end up in dealer showrooms. But we have heard that they're only going to build 1,948 versions of this vehicle for the world. So it's going to be quite exclusive, quite rare. So it is probably going to get an exclusive and rare price tag as well. So we'll definitely keep you in tune to more of what we hear. Hyundai is showing off this particular machine. This is a brand new concept version of the brand new i30N, but this thing gets the N option is what it's actually called in this concept form. Now, it comes with the standard N version of the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder unit, making 246 horsepower, 260 pounds-feet of torque, shifted through a DCT transmission or a manual transmission. Your option 0 to 60 comes in at 6.9 seconds with a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now, the trick is that's where the N and the N option actually separates, because the N option comes with all of what you see here, including fantastic amounts of aero, massive rear wing, big front splitter, side sills clear down the machine. Also, it comes with these massive rotors and calipers, multi-piston calipers on all 4 corners, along with 20-inch wheels with semi-slick tires on all 4 corners as well. It's got adjustable suspension on all 4 corners. The interiors have got a little bit of a stripped-out situation, not completely, but it is somewhat lightened up, race-ready. It's a track day star, especially with those semi-slick tires. The trick is, this is just a concept machine, but I'm assuming if enough people scream loud enough, there may be a limited edition version of this that could come to a dealer near you. We'll definitely keep you in tune of that. And last up on the list, well, the old AMG Project 1 for the folks over Mercedes-Benz. You know this particular machine where they're taking all their power unit prowess from their Formula One racing technology and stuffing it in a car for the road. This vehicle is going to be getting into owners' hands very, very shortly. In fact, I've already seen a fellow on Instagram already specking out his brand new Project 1, but now it's got an official name. This will from now on will be known as the Mercedes-Benz AMG 1. Yeah, it really didn't change as far as the name was concerned, just dropping the project part, but I have to say, cannot wait to see this thing go head-to-head with a lot of the hypercars around the world. It's going to be pretty interesting next year or so. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.